planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we're setting up our July budget. I said I was going to get this video done today so that my whole week would be set up for videos. And I just want to go to bed, but I'm going to do this video. I think I've got like my July budget in a really good place, so I'm happy about that. So we are going to discuss income, expenses, business expenses, briefly talk about cash envelopes. There is a separate video for that, which you can find the link to down below. Sinking funds, debt, savings, challenges, and goals. So this print is available at studioblisco.com if you would like this budget kit. I mix up my bill due stickers because I like to differentiate regular bills and business bills. So it doesn't come that way. It comes with like this teal blue color in the kit. I just used some leftovers from something else with the green for my business bills. Just an FYI. Okay, so let's talk about income first. So, my income from my job was, I had a whole bunch of paper clips on here because I was trying to look at sinking funds and update some things. So my income had been $51.76. It's now $51.15. I have been making some changes to my 401k, basically. I think it's a 457. I was increasing my deductions because I'm trying to reduce my tax liability without having to change the taxes, because our tax form that we use is convoluted. It's not the IRS form, and nobody can explain it. So I don't know what they're keying, but I don't have time to fool with them messing up my pay, because it takes 2 pay cycles to change anything, and I'm only paid once a month. So can you imagine having to wait 2 to 3 months for a correction? I think not. So I did that. I also canceled my Roth contribution, but it's only been a month, so I figure next month it'll probably be canceled. It was only $50, but I'm just going to go ahead and contribute to a Roth outside of my employer, because that way I can purchase anything in the stock market rather than the little 15, 20 things that they have available. So I anticipate this going, well, I was going to say I anticipate it going back up next month, but we all take a pay cut on the 1st of July because our contract expired. We don't have a new contract in place. So our pay stays the same, but we lost some things. So I should still get my health stipend because I was paid on July 1st for June, work in June, and this would be for June. But as of July 1st, it's gone. So I will not be receiving that anymore. So it's like, this is after tax. It's $260. Which the fact that they tax it at the supplemental rate, side note, is absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, so that's gone. So we all just took a $260 pay cut July 1st. The joys of working for the government. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to get any type of cost of living increases. They are in what they like to refer to as negotiations about it. I've been doing this for 15 years nearly, and I still find it baffling that so many people can just be left hanging in the balance of not knowing where they stand. It's like, you're employed, but you don't know what you're going to get paid. And that is seemingly okay. And I just have never felt okay about it. It's just the most bothersome thing to me, how normalized it is. Anyway, grateful for employment. It's just my little soapbox moment. So right now, income is $51.15, and I don't have it down here. Oh yeah, I did put it down here. So $263 is going to come in from my car sinking fund to cover my car registration. I should get a YouTube payment this month, which it's been about 4 months. So, you have to meet $100 threshold for YouTube to pay you. And sadly, I have not come close for many months. So, I anticipate getting it this month because I should be over $100 now. And then I'm just sort of guesstimating what I think 31 income will be. I probably am guesstimating a little high. It has been a little on the slower side, so I'm not really sure. All in all, I came out with 92.35. I think that's high. I'm probably going to be closer to 8,000, but we'll see. We're gonna aim for the best. We're gonna aim for, see what we can do to hit the numbers that we want to hit. And I had goals set up to do last, but let's talk about them now since they're here. So I have a goal to save $600 this month, to pay down $1,500 in debt, track expenses, 10K revenue for Studio Bliss Co. I've never hit 10K revenue, but it's just like an ongoing goal for me that I'm trying to strive towards every month. Save $300 to put towards student loans. Pay $881 to the Capital One Venture card, which is the 0% interest that I balance transferred over to, and to put $500 to a Roth IRA this month. So those are our goals. For expenses, I don't have anything wild going on over here. I anticipate my SMUD bill, which is my electricity, probably being close to $300 because it's hot and I turned on the AC. Now, while I'm not one to complain about the heat, I much prefer summer to any other time of the year. I don't like when the bill is high, and I like to still be comfortable even if it's hot. So that is what it is. I also put in $300 to go to the student loans, which is new, and then we have our car registration. For business expenses, I got some weird stuff going on over here. So like this JMC Academy and this JMC Elite should go away, and there should be a new one for 19. I'm not sure. I have some subscriptions that I'm not sure. I say this probably every month, what I'm doing with them and if I want to continue with them. Gold City is another one, which is my printables. There's value in it, and then there's not. So it's just something I need to think about. The same thing with this SEO one. I think I kind of feel that way because I miss a lot of the trainings and workshops and different things just because they're typically happening when I'm working. So, I don't know. I'm probably not going to make any drastic changes this month, but I do need to look at those subscriptions and make a decision. So for cash envelopes, like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail because there is a separate video with the cash stuffing, but we stuffed $1,231 in cash, and then we transferred $275 for student loans, insurance, and Shopify. So that was a total of $1,506. Sinking funds, I think this video will go up before the sinking funds video, but there is going to be a sinking funds update that goes through the first 6 months of the year and where we're at as of June 30th on the sinking funds. So we are starting out this month at $15,290. I don't think anything major will be deducted from the sinking funds this month. I have to do all of Petey's medicines this month, so that's 3 different ones, so that's about $100. But I put $120 into his fund, knowing that that was what I needed to do this month. I put $125 into my car sinking fund, knowing that I had to pay the registration, which is $263. And that pretty much is it. I put $150 into utilities. So the last time I paid utilities was April. So I know that they're due, but I've asked 3 times and I still have yet to see what the amount is. At this point, I believe they're past due. As long as they're paid, I'm not going to worry about it. But that's water, sewer, trash, and I have to wait for the property management company to provide me with the information. So I like to set it aside so I don't have a big surprise, but that'll get deducted as well once I know the dollar amount. Other than that, I don't foresee any sinking fund spending happening this month, but that could change. If it does, I will let y'all know. So debt. For debt this month, we are starting the month at $24,524, and now Thursday, July 6th, cloth and paper happy hour. I'm probably gonna buy some stuff on Afterpay. Just saying, because notebooks are coming in graph. I'm probably not gonna buy an agenda though, because $200 plus for an agenda is not in my budget. But I'm gonna buy some notebooks. Anyway, I feel like I've done really well. I hit the goal for June. The goal for July is to get to 23,000 or less. So we're currently at 24,524. I have not put student loans on here. I am not going to put student loans on here. I might put it on here in October. We'll see, as an afterthought. Once the payments start up again. But for now, we're still looking at the focus debt. So the focus debt, 24,524 is what we're starting the month with. The goal is to be 23,000 or less, so that's a little over 1,500. I have a goal to do 881 to this venture card, and then everything else will probably be normal payments, but we will see if we can do anything else extra. I feel like we've kind of gotten to a good place on the debt. I don't know, is there such a thing as a good place on debt? We are making progress and we're moving in the right direction, I'll say that. So we'll check back and see where we're at on that mid-month, and then at the end of the month we'll see if we hit that goal. And then the last thing is savings and savings challenges. So I have a new savings challenge. It is called the Let's Get Away Challenge. This one is from Baddies and Budgets. I have one of her digital savings challenge workbooks. And I like this because I could choose my own little denominations. So I played around with like how many of each thing that there were and what I wanted them to be. So the suitcases are 10, the balloons are 10, the passport or the world is 5, the airplanes are 50, and I have no idea. I feel like that looks like a 9, but then like why would I have selected a 9? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what those photos are. They might be 9s. I need to go back and look. And then the little cards are not up here as an option, so I made those 20, and I just put 20 on each one that's on here. So this is one that I will probably carry over to next month unless there's something exciting that comes out with Budget Mom next month, but I've done all those, and so none of them really excite me per se. But this, I want to beef up my emergency fund, so not my emergency fund, vacation fund. So anything I save for this savings challenge is going to be going to my vacation fund. Have no plans to go anywhere at this time, but I still want to save for my vacation. Then I'll still be doing the 0 Out Savings Challenge. We'll still be doing 52-week Savings Challenge, Saveopoly, all of those fun things. And we'll still have our Friday savings challenges. The other thing I did was I made myself a tracker because we want to save or put $500 to a Roth IRA. So I made myself a tracker. I didn't make this. This came from Baddies and Budgets as well. But what I did was I put it on sticker paper, but I'm not going to stick it down because I want to be able to move it each month. And then this is what I'm using to track the venture card and that payoff. So, let's see. I need to, I don't remember if I found one or not, but let me just check. Student loan tracker. Oh, I did find one. Okay. So then the money I save to put towards student loans. So the goal to do it in the increments, I'm guesstimating my payment to be maybe $600, which is absolutely insane. But anyways, and it doesn't even cover interest. But anyways, so I want to build up to that rather than having sticker shock. So July, I want to save $300. August, I want to save $450. September, I want to save $600. And the first payment will be due in October. And so if I can successfully do $600 in September, then I should be able to successfully do it in October, and so on. So, and then this $1,350 that I have saved will sort of just be like a backup, and I could actually just like plan for that to go towards them maybe the last month or the last 2 months, which I'm hoping will be January of 2024. So, I just made myself, again, I didn't make this. This is from Baddies and Budgets as well, but I printed it out on sticker paper, resized it so that it would fit here, and I'll probably put this down again next month as well so that I can continue to track the student loans somewhere, because I don't want to put it on my debt tracker. If I never have to look at it, that would be okay. But anyways, it's something to keep me motivated and on track, basically. So we're going for, there's, if you color in all of these 50s, it is 500. So my goal would be to color in $300 worth, which I've set aside 100, and throughout the month, as income comes in, the goal is to save the other 200 for July. So that is our savings goals for July. And that is our budget for July. So that is what I am doing. Let me know if your July budget is ready, and if you have any questions or comments about mine, feel free to post those down below. If you're interested in this budget kit, you can grab it over at studioblissco.com. There's also several other budget kits available. You can use IGFriend15 and save 15%. And that's what I have for my July budget. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.